Where is she?
Dark Knight, Hot Toys. This is 6 Economist, hot or cold? Let's jump right into it. What is going on? Welcome to a video. This is 6 Economist. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Hot Toys DX19 Batman from Dark Knight Rises. Yes, I am doing a DC figure because I love The Dark Knight. One of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, Christopher Nolan at his greatest. Super excited to see this figure get the DX treatment. Obviously, this is essentially a reissue of DX12, but with some upgrades. As always, first we're going to talk about this figure from a collector perspective, and then we're going to talk about it from an investment perspective. Look, from a collector perspective, it's the pinnacle of Batman for Hot Toys, in my opinion. The best looking thing, he has had some upgrades since his first release a few years ago in DX12. In armor, he looks great. You know, you're getting what you want. If you want one representation of Batman in your collection, if you're a fan of Dark Knight like me, then this is the one that you would need. Like, I do not have any Dark Knight figures in my collection just because I haven't felt like the need to go back and reach and get them, but I always told myself if they re-release Batman or Joker from Dark Knight Rises, I would get both. Here's Batman, we're getting it. I hope we're going to get Joker soon as well. I have not had this figure in hand before, so at least the DX12. So I don't know how the material feels. It looks like it's going to be, you know, not the greatest to articulate here, but you can get him in some pretty good poses, probably without bending him at the hips. The armor looks great. It also comes with a bat pod, which we will talk about in a separate video. But the bat pod is not something I'm like terribly interested in. Obviously, it comes with the the goggles that he has when he does the sonar thing with Fox, the echolocation, which is cool. I don't think I'd ever display him with that, but it's cool. The grenade gun is sick. One of the greatest scenes in the entire movie when he's in Hong Kong, and he does a mission to go get Lau, and then bang, biggest upgrade for this figure. Money. This is when I saw this. When I saw these pictures, I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna have to get this Batman. When I saw this, I was like, yep, it's over. I'm getting this. This Christian Bale head sculpt. I mean, come on. Christian Bale is right there. Just a comparison versus how he looked in the DX12. You can really see the upgrade that they made to this. I mean, this looks pretty good, you know, especially for a couple of years ago. Shows how crazy Hot Toys is. But like, this is like next level. This is perfection. Good, perfection. And this is American Psycho right here. He looks great. So good that like I don't know how I would display this when it releases in 2035. I don't know if I'd release if I'd display him with or without sound. I mean, I'd probably interchange it, but I think I'd probably lean towards actually keeping him without the helmet on, or the mask on rather. The cape looks great. Obviously, cloth cape, which is exceptional. You get a whole bunch of faces with him. Some of them are good, some of them are kind of weird. But this one's kind of weird with the teeth. This one's okay. This one is like too much though. He does make that face a lot in the movie for sure. When he's making all those like sound effects or whatever to make his voice sound deeper. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't think I'd ever display him with that one. Teeth, I don't know. Lot of teeth. But yeah, those are all the pictures. Unfortunately, on the sideshow listing, we don't have everything that he comes with. But one of the big things I really like about this is like he comes with a gun, which is great. This is something that I actually could see myself displaying him with. He comes with this, which I'm not too keen on. Probably won't display him with that. He comes with a bunch of faces, which like some are good. I'll probably just display him with the classic one, not showing any teeth. He comes with a gun, which is cool. I guess this is like his Gatling gun. That's a really sick pose. And obviously the head sculpt, which is just beautiful. And the bat pod, which doesn't come with it, of course, that's going to be separate, and it's actually quite pricey. And then they're not showing it here, it's the base. The base on this is incredible. Fantastic. I mean, this almost looks like a statue having him on this base. You know, it's going to be a nice big base, kind of like how, you know, we got like Iron Man Mark 40, what am I blanking? Iron Man Mark 7. Similar to that type of like square base, which is great. So like all around, he comes with a lot of great accessories, and the head sculpt's spot on. If I need one representation of Batman collection, this is the one I'm gonna have. Now, talking about it from an investment perspective, here's the thing with this one. I really like Dark Knight, and I really like Batman, and I love Christian Bale playing the role. So I'm getting this figure for me. I'm not really that as concerned with investment perspective, but from an investment perspective, I'm not too keen on it. 290, we're looking at what, 325, 330ish shipped with taxes. It's pricey. It's definitely pricey. Obviously, it's not even coming with the bat pod either. So it's pricey, and I actually don't think that this one. I just don't think this one has the demand going forward to really rise that much in the secondary market. There's already other releases of him. This is obviously the best release of him. But if you just take a look like DX12, this is, these are sold listings before this Batman got announced, and it was like the 290 range. What did this figure retail for again? 259. So this one's like 290 out the door. It's basically selling at what it was shipped in taxes a couple of years ago. And keep in mind, they're also paying shipping and taxes, shipping and eBay fees to sell this guy out. So these guys are like, breaking even at best on some of these. I think the price is trying to even a bit lower. We had a couple more sold listings and people just trying to get out of their figure to try and upgrade to the new one. Just as recently, December 4th, after this one got announced, selling on bid for $300. It's just not. I don't still think it's going to be anything special. There's too much supply of this guy. Obviously, we also have more than just Dark Knight Rises versions of Batman. So, Batman collectors are going to have their pick of the lot on which one they want to get. I would suggest if you don't have a Batman yet to go ahead and pick this one up at retail. But if you are concerned and you're not totally in love with this figure like I am, and you don't want to add a figure into your collection that you might lose money on if you decide you don't want anymore, I might actually pass on this one. From an investor perspective, I'm just not too bullish on it. But as always, these are just my thoughts. I know some of you guys might be surprised I'm actually not too bullish on this guy from an investor perspective, but not every figure that I really like from a collector perspective I'm going to say is a great investment, and I'm still going to buy it. I don't only buy figures, that I think are going to do well in the secondary market. Sometimes, if I really just like a figure and I want it in my collection, I just add it, and if you guys feel the same way as I do, I suggest doing that as well. It's a great opportunity to get a really great Batman at retail, and he's, in my mind, I think he's probably going to stay around retail perpetually, but I'd rather just get him brand new and have him to the collection. With that being said, he's not coming out until like 2045, so you got like 25 years to make your decision. As always, this is Economist. Buy the dip, sell the rip. This is the way. We will see you in the next video.